everyone, it's Green Frog again. In the previous episode, Yifeng had not yet finished enjoying the beef hot pot. It was destroyed by a puppy, made the guy mad. Then he gently grabbed the dog and tied it up, still thinking about switching to a new one. Then suddenly I saw a cute little girl was kicked out of the sect. Surely you already know what the reason is. Just like our main game. Both of them have no real spiritual roots at all. Just look at this cute girl. Don't let appearances deceive you. That's a boy. Put down the weapon, my friend. Yifeng saw the girl kneeling like that. I thought I wanted to steal Yifeng's hot pot. If you want to eat, you have to add money. Even though our barbecue is famous everywhere. Even if I call you a bunch, I won't divide it for you. This little girl staggers. But still say definitely not. But delicious food, and who doesn't want to eat? I told you I won't eat your food. That's all my mouth said. The hand is still holding to sticks of meat, so it's okay. Hey girl, were you kicked out by Fan Sun Sect? How do you know? I expressed it so clearly. Looking at such a beautiful hairstyle. I wouldn't want to become an idol. Is there a problem if you have to come to practice immortality? Seeing that the girl had nowhere to go. Yifeng gave the key to the girl. We are missing one person. You come and do it. I'll go buy some spices. You go back to the dojo and take care of the house. But I haven't agreed to be your errand boy yet. Besides, I'm a man. Really run fast. Why don't you listen to what people say? That's all. If I can find a job in Jiangbin, parents will also have a little peace of mind. Half an hour later finally. Luke Than Sun and Lan Tuyet also found Yifeng's martial arts studio. Lan Tuyet only dared to stand outside the door, ask if the boss is here. But no one answered. Then he entered the martial arts hall's garden. They saw a strange wall from above. They look like anime models. But on the wall are all strange postures. But full of strong martial spirit. The drawing looks lifelike. Transmit a sound. I take you to fight people. Even though old ancestor Thin Sun didn't understand a word. But he could still deeply feel that. This definitely is. But this martial intention seems to be telling me, what is a sectarian dispute? Strong people weak. It's all just smoke through the eyes. Lan Tuyet saw that her master was about to turn into a Buddha, instantly refreshed. Is this my guru? The girl from earlier was hired by Yifeng. While I was cleaning, I discovered these two people entering. Are you two guests? Luke Than Sun and Lan Tuyet respectfully responded. It's so embarrassing. We are from Thin Sun Moan. Listen to Than Sun. The girl's face immediately changed color in panic. Is it because of me sneaking into the mountain gate? So I want to take you home. Immediately knelt down and begged Shin. I'm sorry. I really don't dare sneak into the mountain gate anymore. I hope the two great men will spare Hu's life. I'm so skinny. Absolutely don't force me to feed the dog brother. Lan Tuyet saw that and also wanted to help the girl wake up, but was stopped by Luke Than Sun. Lan Tuyet, don't be rude. Senior is someone you can help. I've heard it before. Buddha also has a Western god. Will use human status as contempt. Go challenge the believer. Say so. Could it be that she was sent by that senior? Probus, O saints. People sneak into the mountain gate. The saints were afraid of being caught, so they knelt down. The saints speculated a lot, yet what she held was a feather duster. This item has the effect of sweeping dust. Sweeping dust means sweeping away thoughts. Only by eliminating negative thoughts can success be achieved. So this is definitely the first challenge. The master wants to hint to us. Today, let the noble people know our sincerity. The girl was still in bewilderment. Looking at it, two people had used a ladle to scoop water. The broom went to clean instead. There's really no need to be everywhere. It's all my job. Are you two really monks of Than Sun Sect? Besides, I'm really a man. Look at this character image. But anyone who looks at it can say it's a man. That evening at the pavilion of the martial arts hall, after these two people explained that they came to return the money for the books, Yifeng immediately invited him back for dinner. Lan Tuyet only dared to whisper to her master, "That's the boss. Can you see anything?" I also can't see through his cultivation base. This person's strength is immeasurable. Yifeng was happy to have more money. and immediately grabbed his dog brother. So let's plan on having dog hot pot tonight. Luke then Sun and Lentuyet saw Yifeng's sword technique. Surprised, I only dared to peek and said, "Look at Snow. This sword technique looks normal. But the cut ingredients look like they've been saved for a fresh new life. Also, have you seen that dog?" If I guess correctly, that is the rarest species among the demon race. Guardian Angel Demon Wolf. Master's intention is, did he prepare that weakling demon wolf to make hot pot? If we actually eat it, then the demon race will not stand by and watch. I'm afraid that I will be chased to death by the demon wolf clan for the rest of my life. Who dares to do this? It's not just martial emperors in the realm. That your psychotic ghost is Love Lang, using the strength of one clan to prolong the attack of 30,000 Buddhas. Knew for the demon race to fail, but the girl at that time said her name was Trung Than. Trung Than looked at them, two people whispering loudly, "I don't understand that all cultivators have such virtues." Lentuyet, I want to look at it. That demon wolf is struggling to escape its bonds, ready for a dose. But in life, if you can't fight back, then just beg. Makes Yifeng see it with different eyes too. The two of you at the Qingshan sect were also shocked. The guardian angel is wagging his tail and begging. Yifeng also saw that the dog looked like the one he adopted before traveling through space. "So let's make it my pet. Trung Than, go look after your dog." Luke then Sun saw it and was touched instead of the crane. But seniors spared the demon wolf at the last moment. How kind of a heart. Master, now is not the time to be touched. So, looks like maybe we want to borrow a magic weapon from a master. It's not a problem. Let alone this knife. I just gently controlled the love wolf, equivalent to the peak martial spirit. Lentuyet immediately came to ask to borrow this knife to help Senmon escape the fate of destruction. Yifeng just glared. Fortunately, Luke Than Sun stopped him. Immediately pressed the disciple's head to the ground. "You reveal your greed like that." The senior already felt unhappy. But Yifeng also gently said, "Borrow the homemade goods. It's not something worth the money either. It makes these two people's eyes and mouths look like stars. Take this knife. We can make a few or 3 a day." Oh man, that's really terrible. Goods like this are considered waste by seniors. It's very touching to say that lending is lending. It seems that heaven will not destroy our thin sun sect. Yifeng looked at the two of them just for a meat knife. "Do you need to make such a pitiful face? I'm so poor that I can't even buy a butcher knife." Luke Than Sun is pleased to have just received a god. I immediately remembered the name Nin Hyenvo, who had fed me onions before. Let's see how he slaps you in the face this time. But now at Hyen Martial Sect, their masters have also ended their retreat. Immediately arranged a party to celebrate. Do not need. Quickly bring the messenger of Thin Sun Moon here. I want to meet him. The rest of you back down. Yes. In the secret room of Hyen Martial Sect, the Thin Sun Moon messenger has secretly met the master of Hyen Vo Sect. Nin Hyen Vo admire Hyen Vo Senior for a long time. The younger generation is Du Vo Viet. Don't write anymore. If you have something to say it quickly. Yes, started Guru not long ago. Old ancestor Thin Sun has entered the realm of martial kings. He doesn't know. I have entered the realm of martial arts for more than 3 years. He's just a kid who knows how to walk. If only this little thing happened. Then you don't need to come here all night. Let's talk about the point. Yes, today Thin Sun old ancestor hastily returned from outside. Summon all disciples to the gathering square. The thing is like this. The nun is already so late asking us to gather. What's wrong with your master? The woman dressed in this style is the head teacher of Thin Sun's subject Chu Van. I don't know, it's just a test of a new god. The Thin Sun ancestral gate. The precious gas is as hard as steel and cannot be destroyed. Even if the divine weapon and fairy weapon hit it hard, it will only leave a few scratches. Could it be that the master wants to use that knife to slice the chipped meat? Break it. Luke Thin Sun has only tried swinging his knife with a knife. Senior brother, a chip knife is something to try. Sigh, the pressure on master is too great these days. I'm sick, so I took the wrong medicine. Luke Thin Sun was bitter. Listen to every kid who dares to sarcastic right in front of me. What a bunch of white-eyed wolves. But the power of this knife is unknown. Or gently try to touch a little, but just a light touch like this. The reaction is a bit too exaggerated. A big rock like this, but just a light touch. Also exploded into small pieces, constantly creating shock force, shoot straight into the sky. When Trunk then saw that, he thought it was a shooting star. Immediately picked up the crane to watch. Crane, quickly look at the majestic meteor shower. Your meteors are flying all over the sky. Such malice and strong martial will. It's clearly a great god. Since when did these monks have it? Yifeng looked through the window and gasped when he saw that. That shooting star quickly wishes. I wish I could sit idle and have a girl with me. Countless money. That this powerful shock force, it also made Than Sun's sex disciples sweat in fear. Our mighty martial arts master Than Sun has been saved. Just now we really just tried it a little bit. Completely unexploited. The power of this knife is amazing. I love it already, but when it's time for help, you can't use it yet. This knife, it's not something we can control. Master Yifeng can create this sword. I'm afraid I also have to be martial arts sect or higher. Luke Than Sun is more and more confident. One day, we will join Hein Marshall in a death battle. Nin Hien Vo listened to Du Vo Viet recount the beginning and end of the incident. I honestly couldn't believe my eyes. With the talent of Than Sun, old bandit can't break through that fast. The same goes for this warrior. Surely there is help behind the scenes. Nin Hien Vo thought for a long time. Then Du Vo Viet asked, should we do something? Ning Zhuan withdrew out a pharmacy for Du Vo Viet. The poison is on your body. It's been 3 days since it started. This is your reward for reporting today. Fertilize. Once successful, I will release you. Thank the ancestors for their kindness. Thank the ancestors for their kindness. Lin Ni followed me to check the vaccination. This sweet woman is Yu Lin Ni, female disciple of our Hien Vo sect. We can't wait anymore. Master, what are you waiting for? But on the side of Hien Vo sect's verification at this time. When our senior brother was still alive, he once gave us instructions. Soul catching sword in this type of sword, absolutely impossible to release. Don't say much more, open it for me. This is what I say, don't regret it. These two people have not yet had time to open the seal. Then suddenly from inside there was, the light shined straight out, causing them to panic. The unjust soul emanated from the soul sword, devours everything around it.